Hey everybody, it's Marquita. Um, Gary took the girls to the back, getting them ready for bed, bathing and jammies. But well, I look like I got on makeup, y'all. I don't wear makeup. I wish I did. I wish I could wear makeup. I don't know why my eyes. Maybe it's just the shadows, cause it don't look dark. But anyways, it looks like I got on eyeshadow or I just got dark circles. Maybe it's just a shadow. But anyways, what I was saying was I got mad at Gary because he wants me to watch his shows with him, which I like Gotham. So that's a group show. Like American Horror Story. It's a group show. I'm pulling him into Empire. Empire is my show, but it's turning into a group show. And we don't have many shows that are group shows. Because we have like really different taste. Like I like reality shows. And so right now I'm watching Real Housewives of OC. And he hates all the Real Housewives. I love them. And I guess it's because I'm not a controversial person. And so the drama is what I thrive on. And I didn't get to watch the second half of Married to Medicine reunion. So, and that was because Gary wanted me to watch YouTube videos with him because he knew Hannah had a doctor's appointment this morning or today. It really wasn't this morning. It was like at 2 something. But we was trying to do that so that we was trying to watch the videos so that we can get the girls to sleep because we know that Hannah had a doctor's appointment and we can't watch it after they go to sleep because they sleep in our room, which they sleep on the floor, on the mattress though, just not on the floor. And so we can't really listen to it or watch it together because all we got is cell phones. And all we got is cell phones. And so we're trying to watch the exact same YouTube video at the exact same time with headphones. So it's kind of hard because like if I'm laughing at something and my video was like, ahead of his, then he's like, why are you laughing? Or if he say, oh my gosh, did you see that? And then mine is not there yet. It's kind of hard for us to watch. But we're like so different now. I don't know. We've been together for 8 years, I think. '07. September the 10th, '07 is when we met. Which was the day that Gary's divorce was final. Just in case anybody wanted to know, I didn't know him before September the 10th, 2007. So I wouldn't mess with him. And then we got together after his divorce. It was just weirdly coincidental that the day we met, that morning, he signed his divorce papers. But they were separated, I think like almost 2 years before the divorce. So, like, I'm not no homewrecker. Like, I wasn't messing with no married man. Because it was like literally, like, we met almost 5 o'clock or 6. It was like closer to dinner. And then he sent the papers like that morning. And I didn't know until like literally a year later that when he showed me the divorce papers, not like I didn't ask, like he had them for some reason. And he's like, oh, you want to see him? And I was like, I don't care. Like, you said you're divorced, I believe you. Because we were still in the honeymoon stage. Which I believe, like, I wouldn't be like, oh, no, I need to check. No, it didn't really matter. So when I seen that it was September the 10th. And I was like, we met the day you got divorced? And he was like, yeah. And so, like, I was mad at him for, like, a couple months. I'm not even going to lie. Only because I felt like that he was hiding that from me. Even though I never asked, so he wasn't hiding it from me. He didn't lie, but I just felt like he should have been like, okay, I just want you to know, like, today I finalized my, we both, or I think she signed the papers a couple of days before him, and then he went and signed the, but it doesn't matter. We've been together literally since the day he got divorced. But, where was I going with that? Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Like, my brain, like, I have a terrible short-term memory, and then my long-term memory is not that great. I used to be like an elephant, remember everything. Now, since my headaches, possible strokes, I don't know. I'm not gonna say that I had past strokes, but like the the headaches that I had for, I guess, 20 years. I don't know if it'll be 2017, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Oh, crap. See, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. I had headaches for 14 years. Since July of 2001. I remember when I started having headaches because they thought that my headaches was from stress. Like, I was in a group home. I don't know if I told y'all that, but I was in a group home, and I remember it was July of 2000 because my mama fell. And what happened was she fell in 99. It was winter, like December of 99. And so she fell, taking out the trash. Well, she was drunk, and she was going to take out the trash. And she heard, like, and it was winter, so it was icy outside. And she just threw it in there. Well, she said she thought she heard a cat. So she looked in the dumpster, and it was a man. Like, he got cut up and was stabbed and everything. Well, she was like, what the? But by that time, like, the ambulance and the fire truck and the cops, like, they was pulling up. So she ran back in the house because she was drunk. She didn't want to go to jail for public drunkenness. But, so in 2001, it was summer, and she was walking through, the, the field in Lonsdale. If y'all know where Lonsdale is here in Knoxville, Tennessee, y'all will understand when I'm talking about the field. So she was walking through the field, going to the store, and all of a sudden she just fell. Like, I wasn't there because I was in a group home, obviously, but she told me a story, and then my caseworker told me the story also, and she fell, and she said she felt like a million bees were stabbing her all over her body. Like, she was paralyzed, she couldn't move, but she was like in intensity of pain. And so they rushed her to the hospital, which at the time Baptist Hospital was still open. Now it's closed. It's not a hospital anymore. But so they rushed her to Baptist Hospital, and then they were like, oh, you have a broken neck. And so they did an x-ray, and then they go, well, how long have you had this broken neck? And she's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Well, what happened was when she fell December of 99, she broke her neck, but because she was drunk, she didn't know she broke her neck. So she was walking around for a year with a broken neck. And an individual, and because she didn't drink milk, she didn't take care of herself or anything, and her being an alcoholic, it slowly, her bone in her neck deteriorated. And so when it did that, like, it put pressure on her spine, and of course she fell, and she was paralyzed because, like, she had a broken neck. And they did surgery. They gave her a cadaver. Is that how you say cadaver? Cadaver? Whatever. They gave her a bone, and in her neck. And then it was like, well, your other side is starting to deteriorate. Come back next year, which she was supposed to come back in a year, to get the other side fixed. So that it don't deteriorate, and then she get re-paralyzed. Well, she never went back. And she's not paralyzed. But she had to learn how to walk all over again. I think it took her 6 months to learn how to walk. Like, she was in the nursing home and all that. But when they told me that, oh my gosh, your mama had to have emergency surgery, she broke her neck, and she can't walk, I was tripping out. I was 17. I mean, I was like, oh my gosh, I need to go to the hospital and all that. So I went to the hospital, and that's what they thought it was. They thought, oh my gosh, you're just stressed. That's why you're having headaches, because your mom just had to have emergency surgery. She's paralyzed. She, and all that. Well, that ain't what it was. It was water retention. And I didn't find out till February of 2009 that that's what it was. That my headaches were not stress headaches. My headaches was not because of high blood pressure, because I don't have high blood pressure, not even to this day. Even when I was at my highest, 415 pounds, I didn't have high blood pressure. I wasn't, knock on wood, knock on your head, knock on wood, I didn't have any health problems. I still do not. That is caused by weight. I mean, I have health problems, but it has nothing to do with my weight. Like, my only health problem that I have is the water retention, but that has nothing to do with my weight. They keep trying to make it about my weight, but it's not, because I got gastric bypass, and they're like, oh, you lose 100 pounds and I guarantee your headaches will go away. I lost 155 pounds, and my headaches actually got worse. I'm just saying, I had shunt surgery. They say if you have shunt surgery, it should get better. It might not fix it. It might make it worse. It might fix it. It might make them say the same. It made it worse. Possibly had a stroke when I had my shunt surgery. Paralyzed completely on the left side. But that doesn't matter. So, where was I going with that? See, my headaches. I done forgot what I was talking about.
Bumpy.
Oh, here's Bumpy. But I guess it don't matter, because I don't remember where I was going with that.
Punished.
What happened?
She wanted the potty. I got the potty. Got it all set up for her.
Yeah.
She kept getting up running around her neck.
I told her if she
and
sits
I
on
told
the
her, I said, get
potty.
your butt on the potty. You get up again. I'm getting your bare butt. So I got her bare butt, put a diaper on her, she had laid down, she could get up.
Did you put her on the bed?
And she's on my bed.
Okay.
She's
probably her.
Listen to music to calm down, try to get him
Her and Hannah's probably jumping on the bed right now.
Right.
But I don't know where I was going with that headache story. I think I was talking about my memory. All the headaches that I was having made my long-term memory now short-term, and my short-term memory is even worse. Like, it is like hardly non-existent. But yeah, so that's why when I be saying something, like if I'm making a video, y'all just look over me when I start talking about something totally different and I don't get back to the main point that I was talking about, because I really did forget like what I was talking about. But I don't know. Van got in trouble. Obviously, y'all heard that. She got up and ran around, bare booty. But she's a mess. She's a handful. Every night I'm just like, please go to sleep, because I can't go to sleep until she goes to sleep. Only because if you go to sleep and she's awake, either she wakes Hannah up. Like if Hannah's asleep and I'm asleep and Daddy is asleep, she'll mess until she's like, okay, I'm bored. I don't want to mess. And then she'll wake up Hannah. And then Hannah's a bear. When she wakes up, she cries. And I'm like, Hannah, like you can communicate without crying. You can function without crying. They're so different but so alike. It's like, I don't know. Like Savannah, She'll whine a little bit, but she mostly gets mean when she's sleepy. When Hannah gets sleepy, it's like you can't even touch her with a feather because she will fall down. Like that woman that got slapped in the back of the head, that was in quarter. She, over ad-libbed it. That's Hannah. She over exaggerates whatever's going on. But that's how she is when she gets sleepy. And Savannah, she gets mean. She wants to fight. She wants to take stuff away from you. She wants to hit Sissy. And then she'll look at Sissy, and when Sissy cries, she laughs. I tell you, she is so much like my sister. I don't really know Bio Dad, but what I have heard is she's like him too. Like the meanness part. And my sister, she can get very nasty. Like very evil nasty. But anyways, this turned into a long video. I was not really trying. I wasn't trying to make it a long video. I don't even know what I was talking about. I like my shows. Me and Gary, we don't like the same shows, but I'm going to get back to Real Housewives of Orange County. And then I probably won't watch the whole thing. Yeah, I'm about to go back, guys, because it's almost 9:30 and I'm going to go back.